Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I'm out on the water, so everything is good. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm out here on my own, trying to catch some bait for tomorrow's big tournament. I've got the gill net in the water now. Struggling a little bit. Trying to get it all stretched out. Got some deeper water. Trying to figure that out. Right now it's all bunched up, so I'm not gonna go grab it and pull it back again. But we'll get it figured out. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? The wind's a little breezy. I mean, it's a little breezy out here today, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. See if I can go over here and grab this gill net, get it all unbunched. I think there might already be some bait in here, but I'll tell you what, there's a Martin. What's going on, Mr. Rogers? How you doing? There's a ton of bait down here. The thing is, they're about 25 or 24 to 26 foot deep, and our gill net was not set up for that. So I'm trying to do what Stand 2 and 3 did with their gill net. But I've got to, this boat's a little bit more difficult to get situated. I got to get one of these sides in the deeper water. Stand 3, what's going on? I'm trying to modify our gill net to be like yours. I dropped it pretty deep, but I've got to get one side shallow. Fishing Fever, what's going on? This is not an easy task by yourself. Oh, tell you what. I brought 2 fishing poles with me, if you can see them back there, just in case I get lucky enough to get into a whole bunch of shad. I may be able to fish a bit while I'm out here. But right now, the whole goal is, I'll be back in camera in just a minute, is bait. So if I can get this gill net up in the shallows so this brick will stop, or so this whole thing will stop drifting, I will be better off. Let's see if that works. There. Looks like it might be good. I'm not sure if it's going to be deep enough on the other end. If y'all can hear me okay, I might step out. Good luck, man. I appreciate it, Austin. I know the wind's blowing. If y'all hear any wind, let me know. See anything there, try bend. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton. I just don't know how to get my net that deep. That's what I'm trying. I think I've been able to, but we are about to find out. I mean, I'm marking a ton of bait fish underneath me. We got 8 awesome people in here. Thank y'all for coming in. I'm marking a ton of bait fish, but they're all, like I said, 24, 26 foot deep. I'm trying to get my net, or get our net to a position where I can get that deep. It's just a 50-foot net. I've only got one side adjusted to the depth. And every time I pull it, it pulls the entire thing. And then it pulls the other end, the deep end, up into the shallows, and it gets all curled up. So I'm trying my best to get this without getting this net wrapped up in my prop. I feel like they have to show off, apparently. Thank you all for coming in today. And for those of you that were on our show last night, thank you very much for coming in and providing your feedback. We have a poll out now on our community tab if you want to go take a look at it. Vote on a name for our show. Hold on a second. All right, let's see how that works. There's a ton underneath me. We'll see what happens. We got 12 awesome people in here. Chrissy Brown, how you doing? See Chrissy Brown, Stand 3, Martin UK, Awesome Fishing Fever, Mr. Rogers. Thank y'all so much. Hopefully, man, I mean, I don't know if I can show this to you, if you can see this, but all that is bait. All that at about 20 foot deep. So, tide's going out. I think I've got it in a really good position right now, but we are about to find out. So right now, right up here, I'm on the ledge. But I think where I dropped it, I should have been okay. I don't have a cast net. Even if I did, I don't know how to throw on that well. Still working on that part of my game. Oh, like I said, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. It's a beautiful day here in Richmond. I think it's about 50 degrees. Now the wind's blowing about 5 to 10 miles an hour, but I am back in the cut, so it's not blowing quite as bad, I think, as it would be if I was out on the main river. But it's still a good breeze. It's blowing me a little bit. We're gonna let that sit for a little while. Right now, I did that. Can you tell the time? It's 3:25. Somebody can do me a favor and let me know when it is 3:35. I'll let that sit for 10 minutes. I don't have my watch. It's not very good. It's an old Apple Watch. I can't read it in the sunlight. Not that there's much sunlight now. Clouds are coming in. But somebody can do me a favor and let me know when it's 3:25, and we'll go pull that gill net, see if we got any shad. Trying to save us some headache and some time tomorrow morning. Stand 3, I may be giving you a call later on this evening. I want to pick your brain about a few things. I have some ideas, but still want to pick your brain. Anybody in here fishing the winter blues with us tomorrow? I know Chad said there was one spot in his live you had last night. I didn't get to pop in because I was busy. I'm back but driving. Okay, awesome, Austin. Be careful. I was listening to a live on the way here while driving. But appreciate you coming back in. But like I said, yeah, go to our if you don't mind, go to our community tab. Take a look at that poll. I think we had 27 name suggestions last night in our show, and we picked our favorites out of that, and then we narrowed it down to 5. Our top. We actually picked 3 each. I won't be in the tournament, but I'll be out there. Oh, nice. Where are you putting in at, Austin? Thank you. Appreciate that, Ernie. Appreciate that a lot. 13 awesome people. Hey, Austin, where are you putting it at tomorrow? But anyway, we picked our top 3 each. We did have an overlap on one of our favorites. Well, we actually picked our top 5 first, and then we texted each other. And then I said, okay, let's narrow this down to the top 3. We did that, and one of them overlapped. So that's between the two of us. That's our top 5 out of the suggestions that were. I mean, they were all great suggestions. So thank you all very much. But we picked the top 5 that we liked, and there's a poll. I know there's already people that voted on it, and we really appreciate that. And I hope we get some shad. Alvin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. We got 14 awesome people. We are rocking and rolling. I think there might be something in the net. I mean, the waves are going a little bit, so sometimes it's hard to tell when there's shad in there. The positive thing is the net's not crumpling back up on itself. So that is a good thing. just gonna cut my motor. I did not bring any other bait with me. I did bring like I said, I brought my other 2 poles just in case we get an abundance of shad in a decent amount of time. I did not plan on fishing, but I will if I get the chance. If I pull in enough shad here, I can use one of them, one of the smaller ones. I'll bait up the 2 rods and we'll cast them out. I did see size is 19 wide by 20 high and 6 long. Rhonda, howdy hi. How y'all doing? Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Got 13 awesome people in here. The wind is pushing me. We are in 21 feet of water. I do see some marks here. I really do. And they are catfish, I believe. I'm still learning my graph. But, you know, big shout out to Roger when him and Muskrat, when him and Zach came down here and we met them here at the ramp, at this particular ramp. And Roger was kind enough to look, Roger and Zach both were kind enough to look at my depth finder, my transducer, and tell me some of the things that were wrong with it. I'm not a master at that by any means. I'm not even a novice, to be honest with you. But they were gracious enough to look at it, give me some suggestions and tips. I'm shooting for the 6 foot, but not sure 100%. Oh, I must have missed that conversation. Must be a side conversation. But no, they were nice enough to give me some pointers. I tell you what, my graph is so much cleaner now. I see a lot more stuff than I did, and that is all thanks to Roger and Zach for their suggestions. Now, there are some modifications I have not made yet, but I will. It's just going to take time and a little bit of money, not too much. There's not a lot that I have to do, but I do have to take some screws out of the back of my boat, out of the transom, and fill them in, make sure nothing leaks. Rhonda said, Dustin, I have a dumb question for you. I will send it to you in Messenger. No hurry for an answer. No such thing as a dumb question, Rhonda. I'm happy to answer any question that is posed to me if I can. But, yeah. We are definitely looking forward to tomorrow. Wow, that graph is like super clean. And apparently the tide is going out, which I wish I was fishing right now. Like I said, I marked some nice fish over by the boat ramp. About 20 foot of water. Absolutely. If you have a question, that means I'm sure, I'm almost 100% positive that somebody else has that same question. But I struggled with that my entire life. You don't want to say anything because for fear of people looking down on you, looking at you funny, looking at you sideways. But, you know, yeah, I still struggle with that, but I'm getting more and more comfortable. 14 awesome people. I'm going to start the motor real quick. Don't worry. It's real quiet. I'm getting farther away from the gill net than I like. Stand 3, if you're still in here, are you at home? And if anybody let me know if that wind, I've got my curler on the microphone, so let me know if that wind is bothering you with the sound. But one good thing that I like what I'm seeing is the net is stretched out and both bumpers are laying flat, so they're not all the way up and down, and it's stretched out. The question is, how deep is that far into the net? That's the big question. Wow, I'm seeing some good marks. I mean, there's 1, 2. They're yellow and blue and a slight tinge of red. So I don't know if they're rocks, structure, or if they're fish. They look like fish. They're tied to the bottom at 15 foot, up on the ledge. Just amazed at how clear it is when how clear it is. Wow, there's some more pretty good marks. Oh, wow. I mean, it's a little chilly out here, but not too bad. So right here, it looks like we are in 22 feet of water. Go a little bit further forward. 24. I'm seeing some bait fish right here. 24. A lot of bait fish right here. The question is what about over here? 19. There's a ton of bait fish down there. Like I said, question is my net deep enough? It looks like it should be. Right there in a valley. Looks like there might be some cats down there eating too. Yep, right here on the ledge. Yeah, I think I'm in a good position. You know, see it. There's one bobber, and there's the other one right there. Not on snagging two today. My boat. Like I said, the bobbers are bouncing a bit, but I can't tell if that's from the wind or if that's from the waves or if that's from shad. But, I mean, like I said, it was about 5 more minutes. We'll go pull it up and find out. If we don't find anything here, I'll go to another spot that Stand 3 recommended. My ears are getting a little cold. That's why I love a hoodie. Me and my bald head. I hear there's some bad weather some other places. I think my stepsister posted some pictures. Her and my half sister live out in Colorado, near the northern part, near the Nebraska state line, and she sent some pictures of some snow. So I'm guessing there's snow out west. How's the weather in everybody else's neck of the woods? It's snowing here in southeast Ohio. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, thanks for answering my question. Ernie said, I'm cold all the time anymore thanks to the meds. Yeah, that stinks. My feet are usually always cold just because I'm so tall. At least that's what I always tell people. My hands and my feet get cold because I'm so tall. But 65 in Dallas, North Carolina. River Rat, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. So it must be out. The storms must be out west. Oh, well, yeah. Ernie said it's snowing in Ohio. Northwest, out west. Tomorrow here is supposed to be a little bit chillier. Highs, I think, in the 40s. High of 47, I believe. Today was a high of 60, I think, 65. 16 awesome people in here. Thank you all for coming in. We have the gill net out in some deeper water because it looks like the bait fish are all stacked up deep right now. So like I said, we're trying to get some, as the title suggests, we're trying to get some bait for the winter blues tomorrow. We got to beat Bobcat's 126-pound 3-fish bag, which is going to be a bear to do, but I think that James can pull it off. I really do. No, I'm at Deep Bottom, Austin. Yeah. I'm actually going to, if I can't, hey, 20 awesome people. Thank y'all so much. Uncle Jeep, what's going on? I wanted to when I take the boat out, I want to drive up by the city and see how the water level is up there. I don't think it's going to be much. So I'm still trying to determine where we want to launch tomorrow. And that's all going to depend on the water temperature, the water height, and what the weather's doing. But like I said, it's going to drop. One of the bad things is about the weather right now is it's beautiful right now, but it's supposed to get down into the 20s tonight. So I've been in and out of them all day. What I miss? Hey, Miss Annette. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming in. Cool, yet another live. Been watching live since 7 a.m. Well, we appreciate you coming into ours. Lives are awesome for listening to while driving, by doing housework. Yes, sir. I agree. My wife doesn't agree, but I agree. What's the water temp right now? 46.8. I was hoping we were going to get into the 50s with the weather the way it's been, but no such luck. But if the sun is out tomorrow, the shallows might be hot. But again, it's only supposed to be in the 40s, in the high 40s. So I'm not holding my breath on that, but we will find out. Like I said, I'm going to pick some brains with some folks that I know. River Rat said, just got back from the doctor today. Got to have surgery for a hernia in 2 weeks. Oh man, that sucks. I hope it goes well. You guys got to catch them monsters for me a little while. We'll hold it down for you. Ernie said 5 foot would give you a 98 gallon. Okay, must be talking about a bait tank. I think Ernie was talking about a bait tank yesterday, last night in y'all's live. Consistently in the upper 40s water temp lately. Yeah, that's been pretty stable. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. The stability of the water temperature is always one of those positives. I don't know if anybody caught 3+1 last night with 2 stands fishing. I think it was last night they mentioned about, there's a lot of things that affect fishing. What's going to make the fish active is, barometric pressure, moon phase, wind, sun, clouds, stars. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And what you're hoping for, what you're looking for is more positives than negatives, so you can stay in the positive. If you stay in the positive, I believe your fish will be more active. Want to be outdoors? What's going on? Don Johnson, hey, how you doing? Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. For those of you that just came in, if you haven't already, go check out our community tab. The poll is there for the name for our show. Yeah, go vote if you don't mind. I know that people have voted already. And also from the live, if you go in and leave any comments, send us an email. I know a couple of you sent us emails last night, but send us an email. Let us know if you have any suggestions, thoughts, anything you'd like to see, any show topics, anything like that. Like I said last night, this show is, designed to be about y'all in chat. You're our supporters, you're our friends. We just want to keep you engaged, keep you coming back. So we really appreciated everybody's input last night. Like I said earlier, I think we got 27 suggestions. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate that. I think we got like 27 suggestions for names. Sean and I talked about it today. I think we have whittled it down, as the community post says, down to 5. We each picked our top 3, and then one of them overlaps, so we put 5 on the list. It's gonna be interesting to see which one wins the poll. I liked them all. I really did. Got 28 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I know there was other people live. Jody or Cool Cats was live just a little bit ago with Jody. I think they're probably heading back to the dock now so they can. Paul Boyd, how you doing? Butterflies and sunshine. Thank you, butterflies. Appreciate that. Tim Molina, what's going on? We got 33 awesome people, and you guys are fantastic. You guys are all awesome. The net. Can anybody tell me what time it is? Brad Caudle, how you doing? We're gonna be using some of your drifting weights tomorrow, probably. Steve Ransom, how you doing? Nubbies, man, and y'all are coming in with force. That's awesome. Thank y'all so much for coming in. 35 awesome people. 342. Oh, it's past 335. Let's go pull this net in. See if we have any shad in it. What do y'all think? Jody said she needs a net. Oh, man, this wind is. My net is that way. Wind's blowing me that way. I was afeared when Jeff, Ed, and I went out the last time they were here for the River Wars tournament. We dropped the net, and when we pulled it up, we caught a log, and it tore part of the net. I thought it destroyed it, but Stan 2 and I, they let me pull the net out on their house, on their driveway, and we checked it out, and the only part of the net that's torn is the part, is going to be closest to me right now. The whole other part of the net, 6/8, 3/4, whatever, of the net is fine. So that is a good thing. So we can still use this net. All right, what did I miss? Let's see. I'm about to hit the bed soon myself. Be back, not playing. I'm sorry, Ernie. Hope you feel better, buddy. I tried this again on the laptop. This link is the community page, so you can vote for the Thursday night show. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Mike Costello, how you doing? Long time no see. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, let's see if I can pull this net up. Little thing. This is always fun doing this by myself. Almost ran over the net. That would not have been a good thing. Sorry, folks. Now I got to get repositioned to get the net. These high side boats. Mike Turner, what's going on? These high side boats are a little bit more difficult to lean over. Mine has the snaps. For those of you that have heard me talk about my boat before, but mine has the snaps on the side. So trying to pull the net in, it gets caught all the time. I mean, we've torn this net up quite a bit trying to pull it in on my boat. But it's definitely doable. I know it gets frustrating sometimes, especially in the wind. I'm trying to nose in so I can grab it straight on. Missy Kennedy, hey, how you doing? 37 awesome people. Give me a second. We're going to turn you around. I'm still going to yell at you a little bit, but I got to nose into this net so I can go pick it up. Keep my prop away from it. Here we go. I don't believe I'm going to have anything on the front end here. If we have anything, I think it'll be on the back end. So like I said, that's where they were all at. They were deeper, 20-some foot of water. Doesn't look like we had any luck. Nope, no bait here. This, I might throw this thing overboard. All right. I mean, there's a ton of bait under here. 39 people. What's going on? But I don't think my net can get that deep. Therein lies the biggest problem for me. as our net can't get that deep without some more modifications. I may see what I can do. I think the hard part for me, Buck Williams, what's going on? The hard part for me is I've got one side down where I can drop it down to about 24 foot. But the other side's not that way. So I've got to find a ledge. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to modify that front side too. We'll go to this other side. Good Lord, there is a ton of bait down there. So I'm going to go to this other side and I'm going to modify the front end so I can get the whole net down to the 24 foot. I'm not staying out very long. Captain Morgan, how you doing? Cold Creek Billy. I don't want to stay out here past dark. Like I said, I'm out here by myself. I don't want to have to put the boat on the trailer, in the dark. I don't mind doing it, but with the wind blowing, if something, oh no. The lid to my tote just flew into the water. Oh crap. No. Oh, come on. Sorry. The lid to my tote flew in the water. Now I don't want it to sink. It shouldn't. It looks like it's trying to, though. Got it. Oh, that was fun. There. That was an adventure. I'm back. 40 awesome people. Thank y'all so much. Whew. See if I missed anything. Doug Talley, how you doing? Martin, did you see Will is going to do this? Now that my hands are wet and the wind's blowing, they're a little chilly. It looks like the bait is sitting in these little crevices. But yeah, they're all 24 feet deep right now. Like I said, I was 41 awesome people. Thank y'all so much. I was marking some nice fish. I mean, there's a ton of stuff right below me, but I don't think they're all. There's very few catfish. I think there's one. Most of them are bait fish. Let me show you. I know it's crooked. So all that down there, there's some catfish down there, but I think all that other stuff is bait fish. All that blue, not with the yellow coloring on it. 24 foot deep, all on the bottom. Wow. I wonder if I drop my net right here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff down there. But I'm gonna go to this other outside bend real quick. Duck. It's just me. Stan had something come up that he had to take care of. He was gonna come out with me, but Sean had to work, and then he has Snacks has basketball tonight. Basketball practice, so he wasn't able to come out. So just me. That's okay. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna pull in some bait. The downside is I forgot, or I didn't bring my other bucket to put the bait in. And I think stand 3 still has my other bucket. So I will have to make do with what I got. Probably throw them in the cooler. No big deal. Half Century, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. We got 39 awesome people in here. Like I said, my plan isn't to stay out here any longer than 4:30. I may not have said 4:30, but dark. I don't want to stay out past dark. My preference is to be able to be at the boat ramp before it gets dark. Now the sun's still pretty high up in the sky, so I think I got some time. So I'm going over to another pretty good hole over here. Coming over to another hole that I know bait like to pile up in, mainly because I was told they do. Never caught bait over here. I have caught bait on that side, but that's the shallows, and that's usually during the warmer time of the year. Right now we're in about 13 foot of water, but where we're going, I think it drops down to 30. Like I said, I'm going to try to modify. I don't know if I have enough clips, so I'll see what I can do. Modify my net to go down that entire length. Danny Stone Outdoors, driving and listening. How you doing, Danny? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate each and every one of you. We've been live for 36 minutes. We're out here trying to catch some bait for tomorrow, Danny. We're coming for you. If we have bait. We're going to have bait. I will say the graph is really clean right now, which is what I don't like that. Starting to get deeper. Not sure what that is. Might be a cat. Watch him be down to 24 foot again. Hey, Donald Long, how you doing? Oh, there's a mark for a cat, 17 feet. Another cat, 19 feet. Getting to about 20 feet, and whoa. What in the world is that? It's like four somethings just darted up off the bottom there. Yep, they're in the bottom, 21 feet of water. There they are. But there's some bait down there. Some of those are gonna be cats. I believe that right there is the yellow in it. 40 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much. The bait this year been hard to get loose. Yes, I agree. I will say I've noticed that the bait has been deeper, especially this winter. Come on, Graph. Now my Graph's want to act up. I don't know what my Graph's doing. Do this. Not that. Do all sonar. Don't need my chart right now. There it goes. All right. Thank you, Half Century. Appreciate that. Donald Long, how you doing? Jeff Beal. So you're prepping for tomorrow? Absolutely. Absolutely, Jeff. It's vital that you prep. All right, we're in 18 feet of water. Let's drop the net one more time. This time we're going to use the current to our advantage. If I can get my brick out of here without destroying my hand. No, I wanted to drift the other way, guys. Stand by. Oh, I don't know what that just was. Now it's showing 16 feet of water. I'm not showing any marks. 21 feet. There they are. All right. Let me see what I can do here. Knot it up. I have no idea what happened. Ugh. Sometimes these gill nets can be a pain. I have no idea what I just did. Now I'm going to have to pull back forward because I believe it's deeper than I wanted to be. All right, let's see what we can do now. We'll get there eventually, folks. All right. Let's see if they're down there. 35 awesome people. Thank you all for sticking with me right there. Let's see. Yes, on Fields to Water channel in the morning. Yes, starts at 8:30. We are really looking forward to this tomorrow. Sean and I haven't fished together in a tournament for a while. Because he fished when we did the Winter Blues, or not the Winter Blues, the when we did the river battles the first time. Yeah, yes, especially on this boat. Yes, sir, Doug. Oh, it's bobbing. I'm going to leave it alone. I was going to go stretch it out a little bit, but I'm going to leave it alone. It's moving, so I'm not going to touch it. I don't like it so... It's bobbing, but I don't like it so close together. Anyway. Winter Blues tournament, set your reminders. Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, Sean and I, the last time we actually fished in a tournament together, we were fishing the river battles, but we didn't get to fish in the same boat because we were short a boat. So Sean and I both had to use ours. Stan fished with me, and our friend Dave fished with Sean. So tomorrow's going to be the first tournament we fished in this year together, probably in the last 6 months together. Hope everybody's had a wonderful day. I know I've been in some lives today. Jody, Cool Cast James him and Jody had a live on my way out here. I was listening to. Mike Greenwell, I was in his live a little while ago. One of his buddies caught a 82-pounder. His buddy called him and said he needed his scale. He wasn't sure his scale went up that high, and Mike went and met him at the dock, and they put it as 82 pounds. That thing was a monster. That would be awesome to catch an 82-pounder tomorrow. I don't think where we're fishing we will do that, but the goal for us is 345s. That'll put us in the lead. Then we got to contend with Danny and Richard, I believe. So hopefully yeah, sure. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. We got 33 awesome people in here. We're just out here chatting, trying to catch some bait for tomorrow. 34 awesome people. We dropped the net probably about 200 yards that way with no luck. The net is in right now, and I see the bobber. It's not as much wind over in this corner, and I see the bobber is bobbing now. Danny's shooting for 660 and 250s. That'll do it, Danny. That would do it. I mean, I'd love to catch 360s, but I think with the water temps where they are, although as stable as they are, like we were talking about earlier, the positives, the one big negative is the drop in temperature. Like I said, today is 65, sunny. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny as well, but it's supposed to be down in the 40s. That's a 20-degree temperature drop. But that's the air temperature. I think the water, as Fish and Fever said earlier, I mean, it's 46.8 here. The water temperature has been fairly stable for the last week, 2 weeks, something like that, in the mid to low to mid 40s. Martin, did you see my recent carp video? Martin, you should check it out. First fish 2023 with a PB carp. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations, Jack. I don't do carp fishing. as we stated last night, Snacks, Sean's son Ryan, is going to be doing some bass fishing videos that we're going to start adding to our channel. But for me, I fish blues. Yeah, there's definitely something in the net. Good luck and tight lines for everyone tomorrow. Thanks, Martin. Appreciate that. My net. The problem is my net is all bunched up, so my fear is once I untangle this net or I stretch it out, I'm going to lose it if there's anything in it. Let's go give it a shot and see what happens, though, shall we? I mean, it's bobbing. There's something in the net. I don't know if y'all can see it, but let's pull this bad boy up and see if we can get anything in the cooler. Because it's a 50-foot net in a 10-foot space right now. Of course. Just gonna have to put the net on the seat for now, because if got anything in here, I need to put it in the cooler. Maybe it was just bouncing because it was so close together. Tell you what, let's just let it drop one more time. We'll spread it out some and see what happens. All right, I'm back. I wish everybody luck tomorrow, but my loyalty lies with Tennessee River. Don't hate me for it. I like everybody and I love the sport of fishing. Oh, absolutely. Nobody's going to hate you for that. I totally get that. We have people that, are cheering just for the James. So it absolutely makes sense. I'm going to go see if I can pull this closer to the shore. This is a Bayliner Element XL. It's an 18-foot pleasure boat, to be honest with you. But it was a cheaper boat. And I love it. It does everything that me and my family needed to do, such as tubing. I can pull the kids on the tube. I've modified it for fishing. But you're right, a boat is a boat. Come on, really? I'm trying to get closer to this buoy so I can grab it and just pull it straight back, because we're in some deep water and I don't think my bricks are touching the ground. I was hoping last time that there's some shad in here, but it doesn't look, it didn't, I mean, there wasn't. All right, now that I got a hold of the buoy, I can move it closer. It just proves any boat can convert to catfishing. Absolutely. I 100% agree, Ronnie, or Mike. This is how I like the net to be spread out. Question is, can I keep it that way? Ronnie Oakley, how you doing? We appreciate each and every one of you that has come in today, hung out with us. Coming up a ledge. That might be okay. If that buoy stays flat, we should be in business. Unistrut. Dustin, what kind of material was that called for your rod rack? Oh, perf tubing. Sorry. Did you talk about the perf tubing, the square metal tubing with the holes in it? That metal bar right there. That's I think it's called perf tubing. I'm not 100% sure. I believe they are headed back to the house so Jody can take a nap. Don't quote me on that. I was watching their live. James was live. You can get it in the electrical department. Yes, I got it at Lowe's. I believe, excuse me, in my live, I believe I put the parts list from Lowe's in the description in the live that we did for the making of this rod rack. It's got all the parts and exactly the name. I don't think I put the part numbers, but I think I put the exact name of the part in the description. But if anybody has any questions, please let me know. And send us an email, teamsnaggandwhiskers@gmail.com, and we'll get you the information that you need. But yeah, that perf tubing, I think it's 1-inch perf tubing with 3/4 inch on the out for the rods, the rod holders. The middle part is like the 1-inch, so they got the 3/4 inch to go on the outside for the rod holders to slide into. Come on, bait fish. Come on, Shad. Get in there. It's sitting like I like it. Well, sort of. It's not parallel to the. It's not parallel to the bank. It's not perpendicular to the bank. It's parallel to the bank. One of the bobbers just went underwater, so hopefully that's a good thing. Either that or it's my angle. I don't know. Yes, because I need to make the rod racks for my boat. Oh, awesome. Like I said, I think it's called perf tubing. I got it on aisle 17 of our Lowe's. It's just square tubing. But John Boyce, send us an email, teamsnaggandwhiskers@gmail.com, and I'll get you the exact name of it. Unistrut in the industry. Okay. Yeah. Round them up, cowboy. Yeah, I don't like where the net is sitting parallel to the bank. I like it sitting more perpendicular. Because right now it's running this way with the ledge, not against it. But I'm afraid if I try to go pull that back out, it's going to pull the front one out. And then I'm going to be back in the same position I was, where they're both standing straight up and just float closer together. So I want to avoid, because then that way it won't stretch out if I do that way. really wish I had some bait so I could put some rods in the water. Danny Stone, good luck tomorrow, my brother. Number one is everyone stay safe and have fun. Absolutely, Danny. Yeah, let me grab this bobber or this float real quick, and maybe I can get it a little more parallel or perpendicular to the bank, so it's not. Parallel. Hold on, folks. I'm not sure I did what I wanted it to do. What do you use for your upright on a T-Rec? Yeah, so perf, yeah, perf tube. Use for your upright. I'm trying to remember the names of them. So there's a 1-inch bolt that goes up underneath, and it screws into the extender. I really don't like that. I can't tell you exactly what it is right now. Let's see. It is 4:20. Well, son of a gun. I really thought I was going to get some bait here tonight. Now that the sun's out, I wish they were shallower, but like I said, the water temperature is still 47 degrees. It doesn't look like I'm getting anything. Shoot, well, you can just go chicken in the morning to start with. I'm trying to think. It's a coupling nut. So I have a 1-inch bolt on the bottom going up through the perf tubing, and then to a coupling nut. And then the rod holder screws into the coupling nut with another bolt, a lockdown bolt. I did that because the rod holders, the stem is not long enough to go through the entire perf tubing to have a nut on the top and a nut on the bottom to lock it down. And you need that if you're going to use this. So I put a 1-inch nut on the bottom to go up through the perf tubing. I don't remember the length of it. I think it's 1.5. But that is screw onto that, and then you screw the rod holder into that and just tighten everything down. Nope, I am Virginia. Thank you, Buck. We fish the James River here in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, all the bait's out here away from shore. My net's right up next to shore, but the problem is if I pull it the way I want to pull it, I have a chance of getting it stuck in the prop. I don't want to do that. Why y'all want to change the name of the channel? No, we're not changing the name of the channel. No. No, we're not changing the name of the channel. We started a new show. It's our talk show on Thursday night, and we're just trying to come up with a name like Feels the Water and them have the bait shop, or and of course Catfish and Crappie podcast. but we're just trying to come up with a name for the show. We're not changing our channel name. Just a name for the show, Steve. No, I think we've established TSW pretty well. That we're going to keep that. So just a name for the show. Thank you for asking that question, though. I hope nobody else was thinking the same thing. Doug, did you say something? Or are you just saying hi to somebody? Let me see if I can pull up on the other side and pull that out to where I want it. We're going to see. Give it about maybe 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a night because it's getting dark. James voice. We were thinking about doing something with a Virginia, kind of like the River Rats do their Tennessee thing. We were trying to do something with James River anglers because we know there's a lot of them. Just not sure what it would be and when to do it. So at some point, maybe. All right, let me see. Give me a second. Let me see if I can grab this buoy and back us up some. This is what I wanted to do a minute ago. I have a feeling that's going to get all bunched up. But once again, we'll give it a shot. Sunday after stand day. Dave Bozarth, what's going on? NJ, what's going on? Hope your dad's doing well. Yeah, it's not stretched out the way it should be because, like I said, I don't think both of those bricks are on the bottom completely. But we'll give this one about 10 more minutes, and then we'll pull it in and call it a night. Austin, what's Sunday after stand day? We got 33 awesome people in here. Thank y'all so much for coming in today. It's greatly appreciated. Just to give you guys an update on our watch hours, we are sitting at I think last time I checked was 3,099. After tomorrow's show, after tonight's live, we should be close to 3,200. So we're getting there. And as all you know, all that just means is we can apply for monetization. But we love, who doesn't love reaching a milestone? That's our goal, trying to reach that 4,000 watch hours annually. And not only monetization, but it tells us people are watching our stuff. Hopefully people are enjoying what we're putting out. we're definitely be working on some more videos. Yeah, there my net goes again. It's all clustered up. Dang it. We're definitely working on some more videos, not just shorts, although those are unstoppable. But no, our goals for 2023 are just putting out some more content and hopefully sharing some more knowledge with folks that have questions, and just having fun. Meeting some new people. David Smith, what's the fish count? 0. I've dropped the net in 2 different locations. I've moved it a couple of times, and 0. How is Landon doing? Landon is awesome. I don't know that he's a big cold weather person. So he hasn't been wanting to come out. He's not a hot weather person either. So I got to get him out in the spring and the fall when the weather's like 70 degrees. He'd love that. Yeah, I have 0 fish, 0 bait for tomorrow. It looks like we're out to start with chicken and drop the net wherever we go. So that may be a determinant factor now of where we're going to go. Got to head out and see y'all tomorrow. All right, Austin, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Let's see. Sorry, folks. Give us about 5 more minutes. I still don't think the net's all bunched up. I don't think it's going to do anything. But I'll let it sit there for 5 more minutes. You never know. Stay positive, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Landon is a lot like me in the sense that he doesn't have a very long attention span. So if we're not catching, he's not interested. So, but we'll get him out here some more. We'll get him back on some lives. Bluegill fishing. He kind of got tired of that too. Trying to do it by himself. So I'll have to see what I can do to get him fishing some more. Whether it be bait fishing or out here catfishing. Definitely get him out here on more stand days. And some more of our lives when we come out in the spring. I think he'll enjoy, reeling in some nice fish. Definitely have to get him out here at some of these tournaments. I just hope he enjoys doing it. That's the big thing. I know when you get, when he's reeling in a fish, if he's struggling a little bit, he's not a real big fan of it. But you let him reel in those, 2 to 5 pound fish, 5 to 10 pound fish, I think he'll do that all day long. So if we can find something where it's numbers, we get him on some bite-sized fish, I think he'll love it. Yes, Landon does love driving the boat. I need to be better with him driving the boat, especially with letting this net out. Trying to get him. I tend to get a little frustrated, and sometimes I do yell. I don't mean to. It just comes out that way. So I need to work on that. But yes, he absolutely loves driving the boat. It's funny because his sister has a driver's license, and she gets excited about driving the boat, and then she gets in the driver's seat, and then all of 5 minutes she's okay, you can drive now. I'm like, you just started. But no, he absolutely, that's one of his favorite things to do. So that may be a way to keep him out here. Is thank you for pointing that out. Is for him to drive the boat. All right, I'm gonna go pick up this net. It's not doing us any good. It's just bunched up. It's 50 foot of net in a 5 foot space. And it's bunched up because I don't think the bricks are on the bottom, the weights. Because the bobbers are straight up and down. The buoy markers, I think the buoy markers are holding the bricks up. I tried to get it to where that wouldn't happen, but we're in 30 foot of water. And yeah. Turn you around so you can be with me while I pull this net in. This is the side of the net that has all the holes in it from when we picked up that stump. Nada. Hopefully, I have some more luck tomorrow. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a bust. I got to hang out with y'all for a few hours. Oh, an hour and 17 minutes. Got to go. Good luck, Dustin, tomorrow, and God bless. Thank you, John Boys. Appreciate that. Good luck with your rod rack. All right, well, folks, we're going to head back to the dock, and we're going to load up this boat and head back over to Stan's house, drop it off. Because Stan is awesome. Stan and his wife are kind enough to let us keep our boat at their house because my HOA doesn't like a boat in the driveway, apparently. Although I knew that when I signed up. But still, it seems asinine to me that somebody would think a boat or an RV or a camper would devalue somebody's property. But I'm not in real estate. I don't know. To me, if I drove in to a neighborhood and I saw a boat in the driveway, I wouldn't think twice about it. But I am a boat owner. So we are boat owners, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder what kind of boat that is. Maybe we can talk boats. But not if somebody not being a boat owner, maybe they see it as a negative thing. I don't see how, but maybe that's just how they see it. But anyway, look at it. We had to pull the boat out of the driveway, and so Stan and his wife and his family have been gracious enough to let us keep it there for a while. We're still looking for a place to store it. It's not going to be a permanent thing. Don't forget to catch Dustin on Jody's. That's right. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, Jody will be live fishing. A lot of the Tennessee River folks, so I think we'll be on there with her. And Stan also has a live show at 8 o'clock Friday nights. So go check that out as well if you have a couple devices, or go back and forth between the two. Loyalty to both. I love them both. So, yeah, go check them both out. I think we're going to have a pretty good crew for Jody's show tonight. Like I said, I think Daryl's going to be out there. I don't think Danny is, because we got the winter blues tomorrow. Of course, I'm only doing it because I'm at home. I don't have to. I'm not going to be out fishing tonight. Just co-hosting. So I wonder if Chad ever filled that last spot. He had an opening. He talked about, I think it was yesterday on the bait shop. Butterflies and Sunshine says you would think a boat or a camper unless it looked a bad figure. Thing, but I don't make the rules, and there's no way I'm getting on the board of directors. I've been on boards before. No, thank you. Oh, there's two people here at the dock. Both people have looked like they're setting up to fish off the bank, but I got to pull my boat out. I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, they got kayaks. Interesting. And an inflatable. All right, folks. Well, I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna go get the trailer so I can load the boat up and get out of here and go drop it off so I can be home at a decent time for dinner. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much again for coming in. I really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you tonight on Jody's show. And Oh, and don't forget, Golden Whiskers, go vote. We are nominated. TSW's been nominated for Best New Talent. So go vote. Sit down, honestly evaluate what you think, and yeah, go vote. So thank you all for coming in. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on the water. Later.